Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, of course I am your favorite random man, future king of YouTube. Chance is in this here building today. So guys, welcome back to season 2 of Random Talks. And we bringing this up kind of big because y'all, if y'all don't already know about it, well, I'm gonna let you know about it because Powerpuff Girls and I'm going to say this because Tremaine told me. I just didn't want to listen. I didn't.
Now, what I told you was it was going to be a train wreck the moment they announced it. Y'all want to know what this guy did? He gave it a chance. I get it. You want to be a decent person, right? But there's some stuff you don't give a chance. You just say, fuck that noise. It's going to suck.
And it's like my thing. I'm going to tell you before we get to it because I do. Tremaine know that he know what part I'm going to say for last. Because me and him already talked about
it.
Yeah. So
where do we start? Because I'll let y'all guys know. I didn't look into it too much because I didn't care about the show. I knew it was gonna be garbage. Mm-hmm. But I did see the script links. I said links. The script links. I saw the outfits when that first got revealed.
Yeah, I saw it.
How they acted. It's like,
yeah, it's
man.
Like. Bro, it's like when I saw that, I was like, no. It's like I'm a little skeptical, but I was like, nah, I think it might be all right. I think it might still be good. So then, like I said, right now after that, I didn't really hear nothing because I thought it was supposed to come out this year, but it got pushed back because of the script leaks. And so one of the things was again what Tremaine was telling me. I mean, like when cause again, Tremaine kept telling me, like, nah, T, this ain't work. Cause for me, I was like, oh, cool, it's gonna be good. Cause my thing is, I wanted to hear stuff about a Powerpuff Girls that's a bit older. Like I want to hear more, like some more adult, mature things. And my mind like, but not to go so far out there. Oh no. Oh no! It's worse than that because for me, man, it's
what childhood they destroying?
Yeah, it's childhood that they destroying, and like I said, I ain't mind Chloe Bennett was being in there. I didn't mind her being in there. I actually think she's a really good actress and stuff like that. But the one thing that really set me off was the script, because when I read the script, Omni was the YouTuber who I watched, and they leaked the script. I'm like, bruh. And like that's the one thing that bothered me more than anything in the world, because it's like, so like, I guess like there's more to it. I can't remember the other guy's name. I think it was FC3. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, whatever his name is, but he was like, when I read the script, they had stuff like the girls were being, to me, too edgy. It's being way too much than it needed to be. It didn't need to go that route for that. I'm like, why is this happening? Why is this a thing? Like, what's like in my mind? Like, why are they going to like at one point they said like, hey Blossom, if you don't hurry up, get out of bed, we're gonna leak your news out again. I'm like, what? It's like. I was like, what is this? Like this is weird. This is very weird. And so then like, but Tremaine, you read the script before I did, didn't you?
I didn't. I skimmed it. I saw that shit. Was like, what the fuck is this?
And so like
when I read with the script is, I immediately came to to the random man here and told him like, hey, freaking look, check this shit out. And he was like, it seemed like he didn't believe me.
No, I did.
It seemed like he didn't believe me.
Honestly, I really didn't. Because like this is how I feel like when I saw the script. I feel like it was purposely leaked, but I didn't believe it. 3C Film, that's that guy's name. I feel like it was I feel like they did it on purpose just to see what would happen. But at the same time, I didn't believe it. But then when I want to say 3C Films, when I watched, that's the YouTuber I'm talking about. He read all 60 pages of the leaked material. I was like, yo, this junk is
I just spilled my food. That's how mad I am thinking about this topic.
But bro, like this is the
me for being quiet is because I'm more or less laughing at because like I said, I knew it was gonna suck.
Yeah.
And when he called me like yo, did you see this shit? Did you hear about it? I'm like
yes man, I did see this. What about you? I told you, bro. I told you.
I told you I got up the task, man. So on to the future.
Yeah, he saw it, man, and I'm like, all right. So let me tell you how I feel about that. I'm gonna go back more about the scripts. So
wait.
All right,
let me go first.
Go ahead.
Because you're gonna be longer than me.
I am. I know I am. But go ahead. I know I am.
Like I said, the moment they announced this shit, I was already on bumper with it. Like, oh hell no, this is not gonna go well. And this is what keeps happening to like legacy stuff. It's something good. Why do you keep trying to remake it or continue it? Let it die good. Right. And they already killed Papa Girls. If you ask me, I don't know what year it came out, but y'all know what remake.
Talking about that, like the remake show was bad. Because they did have an ending for the original show called Papa's Girls Forever, and it ended on a good note. And I did like
that was that musical one, if I remember correctly.
I think it was, but I ain't mind. That was pretty good.
I like the musical one. That was fun. They looked the animation was kind of weird to me.
Yeah, the animation was like, weird how they did it. I will admit that.
I'm thinking paper. I don't know. It's
like can we call it paper?
That one was good.
Can we call it Paper Mario-esque? Like, can we?
Yeah. But moving on, like with that should have been the end of Pop-Up Girl.
Yeah.
Because Nate first announced that, I was like, why are y'all trying to bring Pop-Up Girl? Like, y'all can't do it. You can't do it.
Bro,
they did it somewhat.
When they didn't bring back the original cast for the girls, that's when I was like, nah. Cause I only watched 2 episodes.
Yeah, I gotta watch it myself too. Like,
yeah, I know. I tell you, I only watched 1 episode and I was already done with it. I was like, I'm not. The theme song was good. I'll give it that much credit.
And then I was there with the memes and like how the creator had himself in there as like Blossom's love interest, and then the infamous twerking scene.
Yeah, I never seen like the episodes that Jermaine's talking about. I never seen it because when I watched the first episode, I was.
So what happened during that episode? It was they was like having like a sugar rush or something, and it was like throwing like they was high. They were drunk. They were throwing up rainbows and shit. Like, this shit was like, damn, y'all motherfuckers, y'all fucked up. Y'all just partied hard or some shit. But anyway, it all led down to them meeting some, like, giant creature. I don't remember what it was, been so long ago, but was it a giant bunny or something? It's one of Bubbles' toys, let's say that. Mm-hmm. I don't know. But, long story short, the music came on, and all 3 of the girls started twerking and shit. And I'm like, oh, we getting down like this?
And they elementary schoolers though. That's the thing. They're elementary kids, and you doing this, bruh. Like that right there in itself was really what bothered me with that.
It should have. Like my thing is,
just by hearing about that. Excuse me,
bro. When I seen it, I'm like, man. R34 already freaking.
And no, I won't put no R34 on here, so don't you guys even ask me. Aww. This is not that type of channel. So when I play Honey Pot, it's a different story. But anyways, continue. But I'm sorry. Go ahead, Trey. I didn't mean to interrupt you, bro. I just want to throw that.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I'm positive. I'm just saying. But go ahead.
But no, what I was saying was going back to Pop-Up Girls Forever.
Yeah.
Like I said, that one was fine to me.
Yeah. Like I generally get like, for me, I was cool how it was, how it ended. That, and then it should have, like I said, it should have left off that. But when they had to do Pop-Up Girls, and I was really shocked they didn't bring back the original cast. I think they didn't bring back Professor Utonium. What's after Like,
I don't know.
I don't recall. I don't remember or recall that. But it's But it just really bothered me. I'm like, okay. Like I said, but all the other stuff you mentioned, I'm happy I missed those episodes. I would have ripped that junk apart. That's really what I
don't know who. I don't know if they brought Professor Utonian back, his voice actor and whatnot. But what I do know is freaking. Like I said, it was good and everything, but it didn't need to come back. Because I'm talking about Forever, no, not the atrocious one.
Yeah.
But I like Forever, but at the same time, like, why did it exist? And then for the other one, again, why did it exist? Who was this for?
Right.
Somebody tell me who co-signed this.
Right.
And then moving on to what else? Now this one, let's talk about the main topic, the new one. Like, who is this for? They're talking about this is like
so
I want to say this is a continued T. Let me finish.
Okay,
I know you have a lot to say.
Go ahead, bro.
Y'all see how hype he is? Like I'm about to rip this.
I never want to rip something apart. So I ain't want to rip something apart since the Resident Evil movies. This how I feel because I hate the Resident Evil movies. But I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
But yeah, freaking. So like he told me, because I actually didn't know this. I learned it from him. He was like, "This is a continuation, meaning this goes after like the canon Powerpuff Girls thing." And when you read, if you guys haven't read the leaked script, dear God, it is awful. It is bad.
It really is bad.
We are not exaggerating that. It is bad. And they talking about like Blossom sending nudes and shit. Yeah, I'm not kidding you.
Not kidding.
Buttercup's a lesbian. I know some of y'all. I'm gonna take the thunder from T because he wanted to talk about this.
I'm gonna say all that to the end. I'm gonna say that when we get close to the end of it.
Not all tomboys are lesbian. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna wait. I'm waiting till you finish because
Yeah. But like I said, the thing is that made me mad because, like you said, this is a continuation, and the girls are acting like straight up stereotypical bitches towards each other. Like what? Like some of that stuff is insane. They're like he'll tell you. He'll tell you. Like I don't really have much to say because I didn't know that much. But so T, go ahead. It's your turn.
All right. So tag in, tag out. So here I go. So before I touch on Buttercup, I'm gonna talk about all the girls right quick because again. 3C Films. I'm gonna link it below, and also I'm linking some of the scripts. I took screenshots of the scripts, so y'all can read it for yourselves. And make sure you check. I'm gonna link the video with Omni, who also talk about the film as well. So first and foremost, the girls are too edgy. They don't need to be. The only one I would consider be edgy is Buttercup, but they went way too far with the extreme. First and foremost,
you got a copy of the script? Like, can we actually put that up?
For the scripts?
Yeah, like for the video. I'm saying, like, can we put it up so they can see it?
Yeah. I'm like, I'm part of if we're part of that video up, I'm definitely gonna put the screenshots up there. I'm definitely gonna do it like from. Well, I'm gonna have.
For all you naysayers that's watching this, you're saying, "Oh, the script could be fake." I thought that too.
I thought that too.
Was freaking out. Like the people that's making the show, they're freaking out about it.
Bruh,
they wouldn't freak out over no fake script, you know.
They had to go back because it's supposed to come out this year, but they had to push it back because the pilot was so bad. But I'm gonna say that till we get to the end because there's a lot more to say about it.
We're gonna help y'all.
It's a lot more. So, anyways, from watching 3C Films on YouTube. He said again, since I said it before, he read the entire 60-page script. He read it all. So, Blossom. So I'm sorry, Bubbles. Bubbles is getting out of rehab. She has a
yes. Oh, I forgot to mention that.
Bubbles got out of rehab. She had like several failed TV shows, and it was something else, but. I'm like, and they said Bubbles is still trying to enjoy the fame of being a Powerpuff Girl, but it's not going so well. No, I hate it. Like, and I'm like, for Bubbles, have her try to like maybe make her like a Because since they're tired of being heroes, but at the same time, how you get them tired of being heroes, and Bubba's trying to get fame off being a Powerpuff Girl. That so kind
like only one of them is like still like, hey, I'm still a hero and all that.
Right, like if that was the case, let Bubbles enjoy
like,
being.
You know who Bubbles' character remind me of?
Who's that?
How she's getting out of rehab.
Yeah,
she's like that character that's like stuck, like a child star.
Yeah,
like stuck
at
being a child star.
I agree. Yeah, like a child star trying to reclaim their fame for glory.
Yeah.
So
like, who like it's a bunch of child stars that
I agree. It's a bunch of child stars like
that. Like, hey, did you know I was the kid from this movie?
Yep.
And like, we don't give a.
We don't care about you. What you say?
They should care about the Powerpuff Girls though. Like,
yeah, but that's what I'm gonna say that for the ending part.
Go on.
Yeah. So next we got Blossom. But Blossom, for what they're saying, I know I'm misreading the pilot. I'll talk about that later.
You're looking at it right now.
I'm looking at some of the stuff right now. So what's going on with Blossom? Blossom went to a all-girl college or school, wherever they say it was, and like they say like she's more strict, which I don't mind. Blossom is the leader. She's very strict when it comes to that. So
what's the definition of more strict though? Like that's what I want to know.
That's the one thing I think they really didn't go to depth in how strict she was. But they said like at one point then she got drunk and her wild side kind of got more out of control. So I'm like, oh, all right. Then there's Mojo Jojo. Who's the I'm
eating. That's not so quiet.
I don't know. I was like, enjoy your meal because I was gonna say no. Interject when you can. Interject
to this. Go ahead and tell me.
So Mojo Jojo, y'all know who Mojo Jojo is? I'm gonna put a picture of her. It's just in case y'all forgot who Mojo Jojo is. Mojo Jojo is a monkey, one of the Powerpuff Girls' greatest nemesis. He's a monkey, though. A monkey with a big brain. No, okay. So,
oh man, you killing me. You're not gonna never eat and do these with you ever again.
So Mojo Jojo is a human. He's a human with a son. I'm gonna let that
a son.
A son.
Yo, did y'all hear that?
He has a son. So at first, when I was hearing this, I'm like, so he's a monkey and he got a son? No. Again, Mojo Jojo is a human. And so, if y'all remember from the TV show, the old school one, and the movie, they had Mojo Jojo kind of help make Professor Utah make the Powerpuff Girls. Again, monkey. I'm gonna say it again, monkey. So, with that being said, him being a human and having a son, it's like JoJo's.
And I didn't know that. I knew that they was trying to make him human, but when T told me about the son part, I'm like, you said what now, man? Like, bro, I'm right along with y'all. Whoever watching this, that's in disbelief.
I was in disbelief. I had to watch the video like several times just so I could understand what I just read. So then there's Professor Drake.
Bro,
I hope y'all see the picture of Drake right there. I hope y'all see it. I really hope y'all see it. So there's Professor Drake. So with that, bro. With that, what got me so mad is like they got Professor Utonium. He's using the girls to get money for merchandise and stuff like that. Because the one picture scene that we saw where the girls was in their dress, so yeah, you got to keep just keep up appearances. I'm like,
to keep up appearances, like it's not gonna last long. Trust.
So so with that, bro. With that being said, that instantly angered me because I'm like, bro, there's no way in the world where Professor Utonium would treat them girls like that. And how
he treating them like they his meal ticket.
Yeah,
like, hey,
his meal ticket.
Like, hey, thanks for making me all this money. You know, shit. That's y'all job, just to make me money.
And like, bro, when I said that really upset me, I'm like, bro,
as it should.
Like Professor Utone don't treat the girls like that. I said, where are y'all getting y'all information from? Because
and again, this is supposed to be a continuation.
It's supposed to be a continuation of the Powerpuff Girls show, guys. I want you to hear it again. Continuation of the Powerpuff Girls show, and we're not getting that. And that's the one thing that's angering me more than anything. This is why I'm like, bro, I can't get behind this. I really can't. And so then in the pilot, what they saying. What's going on with the pilot? That the girls had to fight this monster, wherever this monster is. The monster is supposed to be fighting. Then and Mojo Jojo and his son is there. They accidentally killed Mojo Jojo, and the son pretty much takes over as mayor. And I'm like, okay, and so it's. I'm trying to say I want to say Buttercup for last because there's a reason why I'm saying Buttercup for last. Tremaine already mentioned it, so I'm gonna touch on it.
Go ahead, he mentioned it though, you know.
Yeah, he mentioned, but I'm gonna touch more so on it. So the one thing that it's like, and that's the president made me mad. So then, like when Mojo Jojo gets killed, the girls leave, and I forgot why they come back. And so now Mojo Jojo's son's the new mayor. Oh, I almost forgot. Then
he's his son.
His son is this new mayor, but I forgot to mention this part. So Miss Bellum and Professor Utonium has Professor Drake has an has an on-off relationship. I'm like, where are you implying this at? Where was like, it feels like fan shipping. That's really what it feels like, bro. It feels like it's fan shipping, and it's like. I'm like, bruh, I don't get it. So then, going back to the script, because I'm saying, but then, like, what's his name was saying, like, so Mojo Jojo's son, he's trying to get back for his whole goal for getting to cause trouble is be reelected. So I forgot the name of this stupid name of this virus they're working on. But he got Professor Drake.
You can't stop that.
No, right? I can't because it's
see what I'm talking about?
It's dumb because he got him working on this stupid virus to create monsters. I was like, first of all, I'm gonna say Utonium this time, just for.
Yeah, because this fool keeps saying Drake is killing me.
So you told the character you won't do that. So I'm like, bro, why? It's like, why would he help? So none of that makes sense. It don't make sense. So then what I'm saying the best for last. Oh wait, I forgot. So at one point when Mojo Jojo's son is mayor, he got some monkey on the disc. Guess who the monkey is? It's his dad. And that's the end of the pilot. That's the end of the whole doggone pilot, man. I'm like, bro, it's like you can't go along with this. You can't use this. And
they did though. They did.
And like I said, because then I'm going on with because I'm gonna add more with this. So now, on the topic of Buttercup. Now I know, I know, me and Tremaine have our differences when certain characters are blackwash. And my thing is
yeah. Oh, you reminded me. Shit, yes. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. So because this all
Buttercup, as I was saying to T.
Yeah. Wait, before you say that. But I want to say this first. Long as the character keeps what makes the character great from their source material, I do not care. But you might as well go back, maybe President. You might as well change Drake back to Utonium because he doesn't treat his girls like that. But I'm like Ultra make his statement. Then I'm gonna go back.
What I was about to say is the same thing I said in the Mortal Kombat video. Mm-hmm. You're right. Like my thing is when you whitewash a character, it's asinine.
Yeah.
But I feel the same way when you blackwash them too. You just make a random character black out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I'm like. Some person has said this to me. Hey, they genetic mutation. So what if they?
Oh, I hate that.
I hate that like, garbage. That's fair. That's fair, I guess. But at the same time, still, why is she black? Why? Who is this for?
Right.
And then you still assassinate her character.
I agree because it don't. Again, I repeat this again. It don't make sense. What's the whole point of you doing that? And now, for me, I'm questioning this. I'm like, so what's your whole goal for doing this? Because going to Buttercup, and yes, I'm going to say it, and yes, it's going to be a hot topic, but I'm going to say it anyway. Why are you making Buttercup a lesbian?
Because she's the tomboy, man. The token tomboy.
Again, what bothers me more than anything is doing it off a drop of a hat. If you're talking about this is a supposed continuation from the show, when would you apply that? Because think about it. When it came to the Roddy Rough boys, the girls had been flirting with them. Like Buttercup had to kiss a dude.
This shit in multiple different episodes and multiple different series. Yes, y'all, I'm referring to Powerpuff Girls Z. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's awesome. Mm-hmm. It's fucking anime. It's fun. It really is good.
It's been a while since I've seen it, but yeah. But it goes back to it. It's like, and I'm gonna say it here. If you ever watch anything I ever do or follow me on any type of social media, I do not hate gays or lesbians. I don't. My problem is when you do things off a drop of a hat and not give us no contents with it. Because I put this statement before, and I had a disagreement with a friend of mine. I'm not gonna say this person's name, but when I sit there and say I miss the days of old school storytelling, when it's just not when it's more just about somebody's skin color that sexuality or what they identify as. I miss the days when you just give me great storytelling. As I read it on, then I can figure out like, oh, okay. But when you sit there and throw that in my face, and I'm going to say it, but I'm not Starfire. Now,
hey, that's a different topic.
Okay, I'm just saying I'm not going into too much detail, but I'm gonna leave that alone. We'll probably say it for another video for another time.
Oh yeah, we got a lot to say about that.
I do have a lot to say about that.
No, but y'all gonna really love that one.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. I'm gonna throw a better example of that with the Legend of Korra. I get it. Not everybody was a big fan of the show, and I understand why they're not a fan of the show. But
I really don't. It started off slow. It
did. I agree. It did start off slow. It did start off slow. But this is my thing. This is how I feel about it. When they're making Korra and Asami a couple, they drop hints and they really make sure we pay attention to the hints. And so I'm like, again, I didn't know that because when it happened, I missed a couple episodes, and I remember I watched the series finale of it. I said, oh, so Korra and Asami are a couple? When? So I went back, watched episodes, and I saw the little hints, the little letters they sent to one another. I was like, okay. But they didn't like openly celebrate that. Like when they just say, hey, here's the characters. And like, cause now for me, I'll give credit. I applaud Nickelodeon for doing that, cause I ain't expect them to do that. Cause it shocked me. I didn't think about that. But it was like we telling a story, and it was built up to it. I was like, cool. Here's another thing, like, and I keep saying this because this is another good example. Miles Morales, the Black Spider-Man, and for me, what made me love, because I did not like the idea of a Black Spider-Man. I said we don't need a Black Spider-Man. Why we need a Black Spider-Man? But when they told the story of that, I'm like, oh snap! It's not about his skin color. It's him trying to be the best Spider-Man that he can be. He's not overshadowing Peter Parker. He's just being the best Spider-Man he can be. And like, give me that. Give me the good story. Whether it's in video games, comics, and I'm going another route with Mass Effect. You can choose to have a same-sex relationship. It's not a big deal. You're making the story as you go along, and then they're not pumping it like that. It's like when you play the next games, like okay, they had a relationship, moving on. It's crazy. Like, that's the type of storytelling I'm talking about. You're making your own story. You're making your story believable. It's not just, oh, we're gonna throw out. I'm going to say it's what's that? Safe space and what's it?
Oh, stop! Stop it.
But I'm not going into detail. But I'm just saying.
Random man.
I'm sorry. Okay. Random. Okay.
We're not talking about that shit just yet.
No. What I'm saying is there are certain mediums out there that throws out characters just to say to throw them out there. Is it pandering? Yes. To me, it is. Instead of just give me a character, like I said, with Miles Morales, Mass Effect, Korra. I know there's many more out there that's like that, but they tell me a story where it's not focused on that. You got Buttercup out here having many partners for whatever reason, and we're okay in this. Why? And I say it again, why?
Just because. That's all it really is, bro. Just because.
And that's what, like I said, like I know this is a hot topic button. I normally don't like to talk about stuff like this. I know you say, but you about to play Honey Pop. I'm playing it for the game. I ain't worried about the double date scenario. I'm here to play the game. I'm not worried about that. That's another topic, another time. That let's play is coming though. I just want y'all to know that it is coming. But my initial thing is like you can tell a story without doing all that. Like somebody mentioned to me about Supernatural. It had I think it's Caster, whatever his name is. I want to say it was Dean. When Caster had feelings for Dean, and this person told me saying like, there was little hints tossed out there, just that and the other. I'm like, where? Like real talk. And like when people, and I know it's a hot topic, but when people get mad about that, and the first thing they say, you're homophobic. I was like, always. And it's like, no, I'm not. It's just I'm not used to it. Then when you ask a certain opinion, a lot of times I would do two things. It's like, I don't want to talk about it, and are you sure you want my opinion? Because like I'm trying to save a friendship here. Now you can't get mad because again, going back to this person I talked about, asked me what I mean by when I said I miss the great old days of storytelling. Eventually, got mad. I'm like, okay, but you asked my opinion. You can give me your rebuttal, but at the same time, I'm not trying to force you on I'm not trying to force my opinion on you. I'm just letting you know how I feel. You ask my opinion, I'm letting you know why I picked that. Don't try to force your conversation or your beliefs on me. It's like, I'm gonna say this, like me and Tremaine, we talk about Christianity, and he told me that he's more of a Buddhist type guy, if I'm saying that right, and that's cool. And the one thing I told him, I was like, it's my job as a person of God to let you know God loves you, this, that, and the other. It's not my job to force my beliefs on you. That's not my job. I'm not supposed to force that on you. It's my job to let you know that God's out there, He loves you, this, that, and the other. But to force it on you, that's not fair. And nobody should force anything or do, like, I don't care what it is, religion, sexuality, wherever the case is, they should not be forced upon you. Some people may not believe that. Some people don't believe forced diversity. Some people say, diversity been here for a long time. Yeah? But what? But at the same time, if you really look at it, you pay attention, it is being forced. You can't always go on for what you believe in. If I'm saying that right, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be too over long-winded. I hope I'm making some sense here. Okay. You know, because again, this is one of the many topics that Ultra and myself had conversations with. And again, it's just one of those things. I'm like, bruh, so I'm gonna have to talk about this again. Like, now, if you ask me now how I feel about Powerpuff Girls, the live action show, no, I have no faith in this. I have no faith what CW gonna do.
Give me 1 second. Went to the bathroom. You can go and keep talking. Okay.
Videos about it. I don't have faith in it. I think this is gonna bomb. I really think this is gonna bomb.
It already bombed. Like you said, they couldn't even get past the pilot. It already did.
This is this is a train wreck waiting to happen. And it's like, bruh, like, come on, if that's the first thing you want to go to, like, I don't mind Blossom being a little extra strict. I don't mind that. Like, if you having Bubbles and trying to enjoy the fame or enjoy being a superhero, I don't know how. Bubbles is the one that really got me messed up. Honestly, Buttercup got me pissed off. Bubbles got me messed up because
Bubbles is the worst. Like being rehab and shit.
Yeah, it's being rehab, and it's like, but you say she's trying to enjoy the fame for being a Powerpuff Girl, but at the same time, you don't want them being heroes. So it's like,
I'm over here playing, getting mad at this game. This nigga just let him do that.
So I don't understand it, and I probably never will understand it because it don't make sense to me. It don't make sense, and it more than likely would never.
Y'all want to know something? Let's recap real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So, Blossom's a bitch who takes nudes and get them leaked by her own sisters. Buttercup's a stereotypical tough girl lesbian, and freaking Bubbles is freaking Britney Spears.
Yep, you know what? That's how she putting it right. That's
like,
actually.
We really think about it. We really think about it, man. Like, she's a child star that just misses her fame. Buttercup just want to be that stereotypical tough girl lesbian, and Blossom's a bitch.
That's exactly what it sounds like, and I wish I was there to be one of.
Blossom a bitch, we don't know, but still, I got a good feeling that that's how they gonna make her.
That's exactly what it is. I really feel like that's exactly.
She's gonna have to like freaking get like some drinks in her or something to loosen up. I don't know.
Because I think one of the scenes was they had scenes as them little girls. They go to scenes as them teenagers. They get drunk. They we see them as adults. I'm like, like, how you explain that little time loop? It's like how do you explain that? You know, like, it didn't make sense. Like you can do, like, have Bubbles be the cheerful one, but at the same time, Bubbles is tired of doing it, and she, you know, like, you can do that. You can have Blossom be the strict person without getting her drunk.
Yeah, for real.
And then like, because one of the scenes they said Buttercup was a firefighter, but at the same time, she's not really using her powers and stuff like that. So, all right, okay.
Yeah, she's just not. I'm just gonna be a regular fighter.
Yeah.
Bitch, you got damn powers. I know she don't got the ice breath like Blossom. They all do got their own powers, but like still.
What's that? 3C Films talked about that. It said Blossom has the ice powers. Buttercup don't have no ice powers. So he did kind of go off on that segment though, but
yeah, because literally, like, freaking, you know how they all have their own unique powers.
Yeah.
So freaking, you know, why not make the Blossom the firefighter, right?
Right.
But you know, it's not even the jobs I care about. It's not even the jobs I care about.
It's not the job. It's just the betrayal of the characters, bro. Like,
we gonna leak your news. That's what got me. That's what freaking really set me off when I read the script.
What's that?
Hey, we're gonna leak the news again. I'm
bro, this is my thing. I get, like, there've been a couple episodes where Bubbles and Buttercup mess with Blossom. Like, I remember one episode when they mess up her hair.
Yeah, they gonna mess with them, but news. That's like, I would have had her. I would have had her do the stereotypical teenage shit. She talking to a boy. They just tease her. Ooh, you talking to a boy? Blah blah blah.
Right. Stuff like that. Like, leaked her. Like I said, because again, I don't mind sexy characters, but they was really trying to over sexualize the Powerpuff Girls. They really was with this. There's like, and for no reason why they did it, I don't know, and it burns me up. And I know what some of you about to say, but I say you too old school, you too old fashioned. No. If it was just it was just their own telling and not a follow up of the girls, then I got nothing to say. But when you're sitting there telling me this is a continuation, and not only the girls, but Mojo Jojo and Professor Drake.
Mojo Jojo was human. That's what I'm tripping. He was human.
They made Jojo human. Then kill them off. Then gotta come back as a monkey.
See, I always thought the girls was gonna be the one to kill Mojo Jojo because they'd be beating the shit out of him, but nope.
Bruh,
it's funny to me, man. It's just fucking hilarious.
It's funny and it's frustrating. I'm more frustrated than
it's fun. Who? Miss Bella? Miss Bella is the baby mama?
Like, I don't know. I think they have a grandmother of some sort. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm not sure how's that playing out. I don't know where's that working at with that, and it's like, bro, y'all could have done this junk a whole lot better. But what it is, and I'm not gonna veer off, but I have issues with certain directors or certain creative where they're like they want to tell too much of their own story.
Yes,
and that's really what it boils down to. They so busy want to tell they own take, they own tell, and not really stick what made Powerpuff Girls great from Jump Street. Yeah, the movie wasn't that good, whatever the case may be, but I enjoyed it. Like the Powerpuff Girls movie.
You talking about Forever?
Not Forever. I'm talking about the one that went to theaters. Yeah, the one that went to theaters. That's what I'm talking about. But
I like that one. I love that one.
Yeah, I'm saying like
it's one of the most funniest segments I have ever seen in Powerpuff Girls, where Mojo Jojo rallied all the monkeys and gorillas.
That jump was so funny. That jump was.
They was doing a speech. He's like, I don't give a damn. And he cut up, watch show my dad to kill me.
That was so funny though, Arvin. That was really funny. Watch your. That was funny. I enjoyed that. But again, for whatever reasoning that this exists, hurts my soul and my brain. For the seeing this, and I'm happy that they leaked that out, because now this is what I'm telling you right now. This is what I think. I think it was leaked on purpose, because somebody in that creative wasn't cool with it. Somebody was.
What the fuck is this?
I'm telling you, that's exactly how I feel about that. Somebody in there was not cool with it. So yeah, we're gonna leak this out and we're gonna see what fans have to say. And if you don't know, now you know it was negatively bad.
Yeah, it was awful, y'all. Like it was the worst you could think of. Like just think about it. Like it may as well just been a crappy ass YouTube skit.
Right, bro. I'm fan like
fucking Powerpuff Girls. Where are they now,
bro? Like I seen better fan fictions than this. And their fan fiction is really not that good.
Please do not bring up the awful fanfics. I don't care how much you like it.
No, I'm just saying. Let me say it like this.
There are some Powerpuff Girl fanfics. Let me say it like this.
I seen better fan-made stuff than this. Let me say it like that. I seen better fan-made stuff than this.
I know what you mean. I still hate them. Like, dog, it's one with Grimm, and let me not talk about it. It's
he's I was about to mention, you know what?
That's pretty much the gist of it, at least on my end.
Yeah, I think I got everything out of my system.
I lost that shit with fucking Buttercup, not Buttercup, Blossom. Ah, damn it, Bubbles being a damn rehab patient. Like Bubbles are all people?
Yeah, Bubbles are all people, bro. I'm like, you have got to be kidding.
And then Buttercup being a lesbian, the reason why that bugged me, because I'm like, that's so stereotypical.
Yeah, that's really what it is, bro. It's really what it is.
Seriously, I don't sexualize me. Just, and this is another off-topic thing that we may even talk about. The Rugrats thing that's going around, that's talking about. Now, my thing about that is what I'm getting at is like, is it because they act a certain way or look a certain way or whatever, they playing a part? How does that determine their sexuality? And most importantly, they're animated cartoon characters. Why does the sexuality even matter? Why do we need to know this? I don't give a fuck. How does this help in the story? Like, for real. And then, with Buttercup being that tomboy, I know back in the day, everybody was like, oh, she's going to be a lesbian, because everybody always said tomboys were gay.
Tomboys are lesbians.
You know, there's no such thing of a tomboy wanting some deer. Like, shit, like that don't exist out here. But anyway, it's like that's bugs me about the whole gay and lesbian stigma. Like, does it matter? Does it really matter? It's a damn cartoon.
Does it really matter?
Mind you, from the fucking 90s, let me say that. Because literally, like I said, with the Rugrats thing, I didn't give a fucking Phil and Lil's mom was gay. I'm like, I don't know where that was ever implied. So whoever watched this, I'm saying it was implied. I'm like, where? We're kids watching this, most likely.
Kids watching this.
So who the hell actually thought about Phil and Lil's mother being gay? Because I'm like, who thought about that?
And that's what I'm saying.
I sure shit didn't think about it.
I didn't think about that. Nobody wasn't thinking about that. Because I remember you said,
I'm watching Rugrats for the Rugrats, not for the parents.
Right.
With the exception of Lou. Lou was funny as hell.
Oh, Lou was hilarious.
That scene is forever my life. Him in the freaking kitchen, like, what are you doing cooking at 3 a.m? I lost all control of my life. I'm like, bro, ouch, preach.
I lost all control of my life. But it's like that's the point. Was bringing me back to this because we gonna wrap this up in a bit. What does it matter, man? Real talk. Telling me a good story. That's all we want, and that's all I ever asked for. And for them to sit there and just, again, it makes it like, y'all take it how you want to take it. And I said what I said earlier, but for them to sit there and just for no reason, again, like, I'm gonna say this about, like, I'm probably touching the rollers, but for them to imply that Buttercup is going to be this type of character, no, like, even if she was, why throw that out there?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't matter.
And it shouldn't matter. But to like, going back to Legend of Korra, it didn't matter. When Asami and Korra got together, people was happy because they shipped the characters, and they were right. They didn't care if they was about to be a couple. They was happy because they was right. That's all it mattered. And whether you're, I don't know. I don't want to sit too much to it, but I already did.
It's okay, T. It's okay.
It bothers the heck out of me, dog. It's like when Nickelodeon did it, they just did it, and how they did it, I applaud them for that. Y'all can come at me with that.
Like, sometimes it is done right, and then not to mention, their relationship did continue. Go through with the story.
Yeah.
It wasn't just there to be there. And that's what I be talking about and bitching about when I talk about that subject. Like, they like freaking, how you see all the time freaking with, hey, we're gonna save the world. Okay, by the way, I'm gay. Like, why did you tell me that?
Why you tell me that, right? Why does that matter? Like, again.
Like, bro, I'm willing to save the world with you, no questions asked.
Why is that? Why is this important? Yeah, why is it? Like, again, I would say again, like, why is that important to the story? What part does this cater to? Like, and again, if y'all can tell me in the comments, please tell me. I will.
Yeah, like, be tolerable. Don't be a bitch, because I don't like talking about this stuff because everybody like to freaking just say stuff and be mad.
Off the handle. Like, if y'all can tell me in the comments, and don't be a prick about it. It's like, explain it to me, please. Don't sit there and say, "Oh, it's this reason and that reason." Then I'm just gonna look at you dumbfounded in the face. I'm like, all right, that's the best. That's the best you got with me, for real. Like, that's your best thing to say to me. And then if you can explain it to a way where you're not condescending or trying to attack me, because again, I'm not get it out your head that I'm attacking that. I'm not attacking that. I'm just wondering why is that. Like I said, I wonder why they made Buttercup black. Why they make her a lesbian. I want to genuinely know. If you saying, oh, well, we're trying to get represented out there, okay, is it good for the story? Because you can't tell me it's good for the story. I'm going to say this, we wrap up here. Was Zendaya being Mary Jane? Yes, I'm going to say Mary Jane. Marvel came into the pressure when people was backlash with that. They didn't want to see a black person being, but Zendaya, to me, she can be a Mary Jane, but they didn't want to do it. Whatever, Marvel, whatever. But again, but you still told a good story, and I enjoyed the good story. Yeah, I told a good story, and I'm cool with that. And then ultimately, it made me forgive all about that. I was like, and that's what I'm saying. You tell me a good story. Tell me a good story, please.
Give me a damn hot dog.
Please. That's all I want to say. Just tell me a story. Don't just do it for the sake of doing it. But I think
I don't give a shit about their sexuality.
Yeah.
Keep their sexuality out of it. That's all I ask.
Yes.
It really doesn't matter. It really
don't matter. If you tell us Buttercup is a lesbian, and then the movie's not good, and the show's not good, then what's your point for doing it? What you gonna say?
Exactly. Like that's literally the first thing people say nowadays when they pitching something new is their sexuality. Why? Why? You know, that's all I want somebody to tell me. Like, dude, why?
Yeah, it's like all I want to know. Just tell me why. Just help me to understand why you are doing this route. Then hopefully, if you explain it to me in the way I can understand it, then cool. I got nothing else to say about it. I'll do my best to be understanding. Well, I like it. Maybe not. Maybe so. I don't know. But with Powerpuff Girls in general,
rhyming up in this bitch.
But with Powerpuff Girls, yeah, this is bomb before it ain't coming out, bro. It was failed to launch. Not because of Buttercup. As we just mentioned, everything with the story is just bad. So, with that being said and done, please guys, hashtag me Corey's Kitchen. Check out Ultra Fatal Game. Please check out his combat video. Oh my god, it's one of the most funniest things I have ever seen. Please check it out. Help this man. Help my boy. Subscribe to this man. Help him get up there to wherever.
Please, that'd be greatly appreciated.
Yeah,
I love
help
y'all.
him get up there. Watch everything else from season 1, guys. From Randall Talk. This is more of an angry man on my part. So, just get a chance, guys. Check us out. Yeah, guys. So man, I'm trying to get my thoughts back. But let me focus. Y'all like, subscribe, share, everything I ever do. Come to the brand side. We do have those cookies, and please, I'm going to say again, please, you guys stay random, and I'll see you. Oh, I'm gonna say again, I'm see you all in the next video. I'll see y'all in the next one. Man, ain't gonna say nothing. You bitch, man, ain't gonna say nothing.
No, fuck that, man.
I wish to stop.